All right, go ahead and get straight to it. Biden actually dropped out of the race. We talked about this yesterday in yesterday's episode. Was he going to drop out? The battle between the people who want him to drop out and the people who don't want him to drop out for obvious reasons. It's a political.
And look at how they got that on the screen. Biden's going one way and Obama's going the other way.
Well, there were rumors that Biden, Pelosi, Schumer, and such were the ones that were actually pushing him out, saying he got to go. You had another side of political aisles that was trying to get him to stay in because they felt like there's no way we can win this race by changing candidates right now. It's too late. It's too late to
Project
get behind
2025 looking more plausible.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, we can't put it up on the screen. Well,
we can. Hold on. We'll go all out. Yeah, Project 2025. Although I will say, that Project 2025 thing, everything that was everything that was in that I've seen before, they were already doing. Like, it's not nothing new. You won't be doing anything new. But yeah, back to this. Biden, after a 5-decade career, faced a reckoning over his age and ability to defeat Trump. He endorsed Vice President Kamala Harris as his party faces historic efforts.
Shout out to Kiefer.
What up, Kiefer? Now, there was a whole thing with him dropping out. Who would he endorse? Would he trust Kamala Harris with his delegates? How would he go about this? He obviously endorsed Kamala Harris, as it says.
Well, that's him.
The Hillary Clinton, the Clintons endorsed her as well, even though they had the comments turned off. I know Hillary is on fire.
She's pissed.
She is pissed.
Nice to hear you guys on a Sunday.
I know Hillary.
This is rare.
Yeah, this is rare. I know Hillary Clinton is pissed right now. Now I got a question for you. So we can get right into it. Like I said, it's not going to be a long.
Let's not drag it out.
You think that they would actually vote for Kamala Harris?
No. Kamala Harris has the worst polls in history as far as vice president.
She was the first person to drop out of the race a few years ago when she ran for president. She was the first person to drop out. Quote,
well,
unquote,
she tried to blame it because of, she ran out of funds.
But we know these politicians lie about running out of money all the time and just take the money and put it in their pocket. So she stashed a lot of that money in her pocket. It's a money gamble. It's a form of money laundering when you run for president knowing you're going to lose. Kanye West did it. No, I'm being honest. But I see a lot of people now making it about white women, saying that, are y'all willing to vote for a black woman even though y'all didn't vote for a white woman?
So I said, well, she has to get a black man.
We're going to get to that because that ain't what they're saying. Biden dropping out in 2024 race. How will Democrats pick a new presidential nominee? Now, just because Biden and the Clintons got behind Kamala Harris don't mean that everybody else is going to get behind her. So I guess in the next 2-3 weeks, unless they want to make this real quick, you're going to see a lot of hotly contested debates behind the scenes. You'll hear a lot of leaks. A lot of comments will be made anonymously to reporters about who they really want. They'll be honest to people anonymously. And obviously going to have the intelligence agency get involved in this too. So it's about to get... And I'm going to say this right now. I said it as soon as this dropped. And I'm being honest. Social media is going to be...
Shout out to Rich Potato.
What up? What up? Social media is going to be a nasty place for the next couple months. And I'm being even more direct. Hey, black man.
All this shit was playing. It's been playing forever.
Hey, black man.
I sure don't, a.k.a. Boule Indian bitch.
Hey, black man, duck your head, bruh. Because they're going to be on your ass like never before. You thought it was bad the last 8 years?
Well, I said she has to get a black man as her VP.
That's not what they're saying. But hold on before we get there. Now, this is a bullshit article from yesterday. Hey, I think this is bullshit. Hillary Clinton.
Is that going to be her running mate?
That's
Hillary?
Would she pick Hillary Clinton as her running mate, VP?
So, is this how Hillary going to become president?
No, I don't think. I think it's over with.
I don't think Kamala would step down so that Hillary Clinton could be president because she's just as advantageous as
ambitious,
Hillary Clinton is.
I got another question. I'm gonna start with: Can Biden become her VP pick? Can they just switch it around?
Oh, well, he did say he's going to let her take the lead.
Could he be her VP pick? And then another third one. Could Barack Obama be her VP pick?
Well, I said that.
Because there's nothing in the Constitution that says that you can't be a 2-term president and then run for VP. I mean, technically, if he runs for vice president with her, talking about Obama, if she does step down, then that would be a third term, which is not supposed to be allowed. But can he be a vice president?
Well, I think the big guy got to be her vice president in order for her to win. Because I say Michelle should run. Well, they've been trying to get Michelle to run for years.
Two elections.
But like you said it seems like Michelle does not want to be.
No, I think she don't want that
president or vice president.
No,
all we can do now is get a Democratic Senate because Trump has already won.
Yeah, it's over. Republicans could file challenges if Biden replaced. So now the Republican side, the speaker is saying that, hey, if y'all replace Biden, we're going to file against that and file challenges against y'all changing the ballots. So now the Republicans seem to trying to make it hard for them to even choose certain candidates. They're trying to control who they choose, because if they choose somebody they think they can beat easily, y'all can go ahead and put that through. But if you choose somebody who we think is going to be tough, we can challenge that and say it's too late to change it.
So they're seeing how the plans.
They're trying to see how it unfolds for the other side right now.
Let them eat their own. This is going to be funny.
Hilarious. But as I keep saying, duck your head. If you're somebody who was talking that Trump stuff a week ago, you can still talk your shit, but you're going to have bots and all type of people all in your mentions, all in your comment. They're going to be on your ass. If you are a black man or a black woman in particular and you're not talking about voting Democrat, they're going to say you're a coon. They're going to call you every name in the book. They're going to call you everything but a child of God.
Well, I ain't voting for her.
It's going to be bad. All right, now look at this. I'm going to run through this right quick. I want to try to find particular tweets, but I couldn't find the ones I was looking for. So I got this one right here, which pretty much says the same thing. It said, it's Kamala. We don't have time for other stuff. Pick your safe white man VP and let's go.
That's a black woman? It's
amazing to me how many black women. And by the way, this is not black women. This is the black political class, as I always say. They have separated themselves from the common folk, as they say. They're already saying that she should choose a white man because they feel the only way a black woman can get in office is if they find somebody that looks identical to the population that they are trying to attain.
That's not going to work.
I don't think it is either. But then again, when you said earlier she should choose a black man, who could she possibly choose?
Nobody but Obama. She can't choose. Well, I said Westmore.
But you said
Westmore wants to be the president. I said Galvin Newsom.
Newsom
could be VP. For VP, I did say that.
He rubbed people the wrong way outside of California.
That's true.
So I think people would just hate her just as much as they hate him. It'll just be two people they hate.
They would say, "Oh my God," Regina said, "Is Marxist,
socialist,
liberal. The United States is gonna go in flames. This shit is done. It's cooked."
And then they bring up that Kamala's name means devil, in what was it, China? Or is it
China.
Mandarin? No,
it's Mandarin.
It's Mandarin.
Well, I know it's some Asian country.
It's a language over there.
Roland Martin.
Roland Martin said that Biden is not stepping down. Matter of fact, let me show that right quick because I'm gonna show some other stuff too. If I still got it, hopefully I still got it. I don't know. Oh yeah, there you go, right there.
Biden steps aside, and we elevate Kamala. As much as I support Kamala being the next president of the United States, that 47% might go up because Trump can't mobilize his base anymore. No question. If there's a
oh boy, talking about aging badly. All it took was a few gunshots, and that's over with now. That whole not being able to mobilize your base is over with now.
A black person.
Stop. He's not stepping aside. So it's a wasted conversation.
No, but let me just finish, Roland.
No, it's a wasted
It wasn't
conversation.
A waste.
He's not stepping aside.
But Roland, wait a minute. I'm just telling you what I'm responding to the people who are saying that.
No, what I'm saying to the people who are saying that, let me be perfectly clear to the camera. He ain't stepping aside. Well, we've heard Michelle might run, step aside, broker convention. He's not stepping aside. The only way he steps aside is if he resigns.
Well, he did. So now, y'all should probably have this conversation.
Yeah, hold on. Let me you see this woman right here?
That's the one that's the Kamala supporter, ain't it?
Super. They call him K-Hive. A few years ago, they was real bad. Her name is when she refers to herself as Black Woman's Views. This is her page right here.
LOL, he's the worst.
And the second that Biden put out this message was this right here. He said, "My fellow Democrats, I've decided not to accept the nomination and to focus on my energies on my duties as president for the remainder of my term. My very first decision as a party nominee in 2020 was to pick Kamala Harris as my vice president, and it's been the best decision I've made. Today, I want to offer my full support and endorsement to Kamala for the nominee of our party this year. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump. Let's do this." Now, when he first announced that he was stepping down, he didn't mention Kamala in the official whatchamacallit. So everybody was like, "Oh my God, what is Biden doing?" He's following the donors and not the people. But then when he endorsed Kamala, all that talk shifted. and start talking all positive and saying, "Oh, we finally going to get what we really want," and which is this. And her initial reaction was, "Let's fucking go." The black political class, they're going to do everything to get Kamala in office because to them it's about symbolism. Symbolism, and I'm gonna go even further. The black female political class wants Biden in office because they feel like it'll increase their perception in society. If we can get a black woman, quote unquote, into the highest seat in the country, that will improve our standards.
True.
So it's some respectability politics going on. It's some attempt to increase social value, marketplace. So it's a lot going on right now.
It's just crazy how they finally, you now can see his mental acuity is through the roof. It's out the door. He being delayed.
It's been over.
On another post, someone said if Hilda Beast gets the VP nod, it won't be long before she gives the nod to Camelot to have an accident. Shit is getting crazy. Cray off of House of Cards.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm listening to Hillary. If Hillary is willing to, the Clintons, should I say, are willing to endorse that quickly, it only means one thing.
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
They not endorsing for no reason.
Play what Zuckerberg said. Rolly is a shield. They'll never win without the tiny hats.
Well, she's married to one.
Kamala is married to a tiny hat.
So let me play this one. This is what happened in 16 when she ran.
Some people wanted Tulsi Gabbard to be Trump's running mate.
No, this is 2020 when Kamala ran for office and Tulsi Gabbard destroyed
the ass out.
Yeah.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her
Eviscerated
record
her
as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president. But I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence.
Shaking her head.
That would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman.
Now, Senator Harris says she's proud of...
So she ended her campaign right there. That was the end of her.
Yeah.
Now I got to get. I already spoke a little bit on the black female political class because the men are going to fall in line. The political class, the men are going to fall in line. But like I said, it's going to be headshots all year. Shout out Kendra Lamar.
Headshots for the year. You better walk around like that.
Hey, as a black man, you better walk around like Daft Punk for the rest of the year until the election. Oh man, they're going to be on your head. This is Tiffany Cross. If I'm not mistaken, she works for MSNBC.
She was formerly employed. Now she's on the podcast with Angela Rye and what's it called? What is the name of that?
Native Land.
Naive. The Naive.
Native Land, yeah. Naive Land.
Naive Land, not native.
So this is what Tiffany Cross had to say about Kamala Harris now being the nominee.
Oh, they love it. The list.
Here looking like this on Sunday. I just want to say it would take a lot of balls for somebody to try to stand between Vice President Kamala Harris and the presidency.
Are you crazy? Stand between.
She said it'll take balls. She said if you dare.
Well, Trump got it.
If you dare. She's talking to the Democrats, and you know who she also is underlining talking to?
The black man.
If you dare.
They always go into our genitals.
if you dare think about doing anything that stops her from getting to office, listen to what she had to say.
I want to issue this warning. You do not want it to be black women versus Democrats.
Not black people. Once you get in the political class, that it's a separation.
Black women are fighters. We are the base. It would be highly disrespectful.
Whitmer, isn't it? Is it Connecticut? Which one is she? She's in office. I forgot what state it is. Whitmer, Governor Whitmer. She's the one that didn't she? Isn't she the one that lied about her kidnapping? Whitmer. Or she didn't lie about it, but it turned out it was
Gretchen
Whitmer.
Whitmer. She's the governor of. Come on, man.
Yeah, she's the one that the intelligence agency set up a
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. She's the one that set up a kidnapping for her.
There you go.
Yeah. Anyway,
protect your genitals.
for someone
Yeah,
Membrium virale.
Yeah, instead of protect your neck, protect your nuts.
to try to leapfrog over Vice President Kamala Harris right now. And I have to say, most of the black women, I've talked about myself, I have to say most of the black women I know, we are mother exhausted with everything that we do to uphold this country and are summarily, routinely dismissed.
You know, I remember a comment was made by a Caucasian man a few years ago in an embarrassing article written by two black women when they was talking about dating in this country. And unfortunately, they were begging other races of men to date them, these two black women. And a white dude made a comment where he said he didn't want to deal with them because he called black women obnoxious. But I don't use that word. I want to say that the Democratic Party have gaslit and manipulated the political demographic so much that they truly believe they're saving the world. They have given them savior complex.
Yeah, they have superpowers.
And it's unfortunate because they think these superpowers they have should be used to save the country instead of... Anyway.
What's a little Mo song? Superwoman?
Superwoman.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, buckle up, guys, because it's going to be a long few months until Election Day.
What I say? Headshots for the year. She's telling you right now.
Headshots for the year.
She's telling you right now. It's gonna be a long couple months.
Oh, and look how she got the arm like.
Yeah, like
she got the arm like.
Yeah, she like you about to throw the jab. Violence.
Look how she got the arm, y'all.
Now this was something we were gonna talk about next week, but since this happened, we're going a lot of. I'm gonna show this. This is Bakari Sellers, who's been standing behind Biden hard.
Ain't that your boy?
No. Now he's gonna jump behind Kamala Harris. Obviously, let's see what he had to say on the
Flip-flop
Higher Learning podcast.
I know.
High note is that only when it's darkest can you see the stars, and right now it's dark as hell outside. I would tell you guys the most amazing part about this, about the United States of America, is that polls don't decide elections, and we have so much power, and Black folk have so much power, and they're asking us to save America again. And you know what we're capable of doing? Saving this motherfucker one more time.
Are y'all serious?
All right, we're getting sick of it now.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved.
We'll come out.
I'm with you.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. America don't want to be saved.
Imagine trying to save a dragon. It's a dragon. It don't need saving.
Crazy how black women keep promoting Kamala as if she's black when she doesn't identify herself as such.
Exactly.
Cray again.
It's unfortunate.
Well, we do have superpowers. Hell, both black men and black women do, but we're all using that power for the wrong reasons, wrong causes, wrong groups.
You're right. I agree. We're both using our
whole lot of BS going on.
For the wrong reason. Yeah, this is crazy.
Protect your genitals.
One more thing on the show. But yeah, he stepped down. I see a whole bunch of talk going on already. It's gonna be a long couple months. See, Kamala Harris just released a statement, so let me just open this right quick. Hold on, y'all.
I don't want to hear what that.
At least she stopped cackling. The last couple appearances she's made, she hasn't been cackling as much. So
cackling in.
Let's see what she had to say. Statement from Vice President Kamala Harris: on behalf of the American people, I thank Joe Biden for his extraordinary leadership as President of the United States and for his decades of service to our country. His remarkable legacy and accomplishments is unmatched in modern American history, surpassing the legacy of many presidents who have served 2 terms in office. It is a profound honor to serve as the Vice President, and I am deeply grateful to the President, Dr. Biden, and the entire Biden family. I first came to know President Biden through his son, Beau.
Just wait, the cackling is coming.
But she was sleeping with Beau. We were friends from our days working together as attorneys in general for our home states. As we worked together, Beau would tell me stories about his dad, the kind of father, and the kind of man he was. Well, one of them ended up a crack addict. The other one ended up in the military and ended up getting killed.
Wife died in a car accident, ex-wife.
Then that same brother who was a crack addict started laying with his dead brother's wife. So,
and the sister has allegedly said that her father used to take showers with her, didn't she?
Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff going on. All right, the kind of father and the qualities Beau revered in his father are the same qualities, the same values I have seen every day. Yada yada yada. She bluffing, whatever. I am honored to have President's endorsement, and my intention is to earn and win the nomination over the past year. I have traveled across the country, talking with Americans about the clear choices in this momentous election. That is what I will continue to do in the days and weeks ahead. I will do everything in my power to unite the Democratic Party and unite our nation to defeat Donald Trump and his extreme Project 2025 agenda. Donald Trump has denounced the Project 2025.
He did.
And I know that may
They
not
try
mean...
to associate him with it, but...
Yeah, it may not mean anything because, you know, you can denounce something and still, when you win, enforce it. But he's denounced it already.
Well, that's what the Democrats are using to...
Yeah, that's their way of attacking him from a certain angle. We have 107 days until Election Day. Together we will fight, and together we will win.
How many... They've had this letter to go at the beginning of the year. You know how many times they done proofread this, revised this statement? This statement been ready to go.
Yeah, this was written a couple weeks ago.
This hit me. Maybe her cackling is a sign of anxiety and nervousness. Causes it. It's weird. Zuckerberg will not be interfering in the election this year. She's not going to win anything but a big L.
Hold on. I see Kiva talking about Zuckerberg. Hold on. Wait. Zuckerberg endorsement for 2024 election. He divorced. He didn't endorse anyone at all, which is a bad sign. That means if he's not endorsing anybody, that means he's willing to let things. He might be lying. Obviously,
he's letting things run its natural course.
Even though Elon Musk obviously already backed Trump, Zuckerberg is saying he's standing out of it. Zuckerberg said he doesn't plan on playing a major role in the 2024 election. In an interview with Bloomberg, he noted that he has done some stuff politically and personally in the past, and that I'm not planning on doing that this time. And that includes not endorsing either of the candidates.
He had an interview. He did an interview after the Trump shooting.
Yeah, he said that Trump was badass.
Zuckerberg looked human in his recent videos versus a bot as typical.
Yeah, have y'all noticed that since he started doing the whole UFC thing, that we saw him drinking water, he was smiling and laughing. Like
so they let the real Zuckerberg come out and play?
I don't know. He's definitely more human acting the last couple months.
Or they've upgraded.
Yeah, he's upgraded his AI. Yeah, he said that Trump was a badass after the shooting when he raised his fist after the shooting.
Oh, that's bad.
That's pretty bad.
Compared to what it was when he was running against Biden, when it was all this misinformation, disinformation. Oh my God.
Don't even post on Facebook no more because, yeah.
You know how many times we got taken off of YouTube? How many videos were blocked, banned? How many views? Every time our viewership would go up, we would get hit. Yeah. Hit over and over and over and over and over. I swear to you.
Now the timeline,
but it's okay.
Timeline going crazy. They're calling Biden J. Cole.
Why J. Cole?
You know, J. Cole stepped out of the beef and apologized. So J. Cole is now Biden. Biden withdrawing from the presidential election.
I'm not going to be here.
I'm not going to be here. Where you going?
Oh, that's when he got fired. So yeah, everybody's making jokes about it.
Oh, I'm not just going to do something for black people. Remember that.
You exist in the context of all in which you live and what came before you.
I'm just living that.
Ain't no way in hell.
Yeah, the internet's starting to take over now.
Yeah. This is what we got to deal with for 4 years.
Like this dude right here said, I said the same thing. You see what he said? Black men, get low.
Get low.
Man, it's about to be ugly. The Hunger Games about to begin. And Tiffany Cross just warned you.